To make a lot of money in meme coins, you have to understand all this process in detail. And this is how I actually used it, for example, for Defrog and making $35,000 at its max. I took profit around 15K to 20K on it. But also on Slurf when I did a 10x, or whatever on Sun where I also did a 10x. Or what about CJ where, no, I didn't do a 10x. I think this one was 20x or 40x. And if you understand all this, then you will be able to make the same in meme coins, because meme coins are a particular class of assets. To understand fully, we have to get back in history class for the bull run of 2016 and 2018. We're not going to do the one before because it was not really public, so there is not much to share. But that was the time where everything was blockchain. We had Neon, we had Tron, we had everything have to be on the blockchain. So Uber on the blockchain, Airbnb on the blockchain, Condom on the blockchain, whatever you could put on the blockchain, they would put it and do an ICO. And this kind of like dating at the beginning, you do only your social circle. Then after that, we had the dork. You were dork in crypto. This is the bad time. I know I was in it. And we arrive at the next bull run of 2021 to 2022. At this time, Doge already exists. And so people saw like, well, we have project left and right that promise that they're going to do this and that. But if we check from the previous bull market, we know that nothing happened. Like no one is using the blockchain per se. Just Bitcoin is used, and Ethereum have some smart contract that use some other smart contract to use some smart contract, with kind of a circle jerk of smart contract together with a decentralized economy, but it's not really anything that you see happening in the real world. So people said, well, I might as well invest in Dogecoin. And this took off because if I'm going to invest in BS, I could took some legit BS. And then that was the time as well where crypto get even more public. So it was like, crypto's so good, FTX, FTX, FTX. That's where people started to register on online dating website. That's the Dogecoin era. That's we could say it's the same. And then they thought, well, what about I could go into Shiba as well? Why not? So that's the first premise of people really investing in meme coin. They tried it, they're like, okay, it's not bad. And of course, then you're a dork in crypto again. And then we arrive at 2024. But something happened just before 2024 is bonk. This coin went crazy. As an investor, you're like, whoa, wait, this go crazy high? It's normal to think, well, I might as well go full retardio into meme coin. And we see bonk going back up. For me, this is kind of like, okay, we started to install Tinder, and now we decide to swipe right on everything that has a pulse. You see that? This is the time, the beginning of 2024, where you invest in meme coin left, right, up, down, everywhere. I can prove it with data. We see here the usage of decentralized exchange bots going skyrocket. At the beginning of the year, not many people knew it, but it was growing, the volume was growing, and then we had an inflection point. By the way, welcome on Hands Up Finance, where we study what's happening on chain because the blockchain is an open ledger, so we can see all the transactions, but also the social behaviors. It's an open ledger, so we can see all the behavior, see how they will repeat, and the patterns. So don't forget to pour down your little matcha, and let's get to it. We have a lot of dating analogies to do. If you don't know what those bots are, example based is one that I use, where you can have everything, and this one have the settings where you take automatically profit. So you just need to put the token you want to buy in, and you can buy in right into your Telegram. It's a lot faster to use. And the magical thing about it is that you don't use your emotions. When it reaches your take profit, it takes profit. So if you're sleeping and your coins go to the moon, well, don't worry. You will have your private jet when you wake up. I mean, we could even take just the volume on the decentralized exchange like Solana, and we can see that January is a good month. It started to increase, and February we just flying. However, we have to understand why meme coins, and you have to understand each part that we will see, because one of the parts that we will see at the end is the one that will help you to really make a lot of money. And if you miss some pieces of the puzzle, well, your puzzle is not going to look any good. So why people decided to invest in meme coins is no key opinion leader, influencer, whatever you call them, no VC, no BS. It's 100% real. You know what you get. Meme coin might be stupid, but it's 100% real. You know what you get. It's a little bit like going to Nana Plaza. You know exactly what you get. And if this disgusts you, then it's the same for me. Disgusts me when someone put their retirement fund on a meme coin. But what is the life of a meme coin? In early 2024, it's pretty good. You going well up and then it crashed. But why? Well, there's different thing. People start to lose some money because they invest left and right everywhere in every meme coin that goes out without really thinking. So we have the rug pull. In the dating game is you get ghosted. No one is there. You can't talk anymore. The honeypot, you got catfish. Or the dev give up. That's the one I'm accused all the time. And this is the daddy issues. But daddy issues is not bad. You just get short time fun, and then after is a lot of problems. But you know what you get in. And of course, some people will ask, but what is the roadmap of the meme coin? It's no roadmap. It's a pay to play. It's a joke. It's a meme coin. If meme coin had to put a roadmap, it would be make money on dumb people. If you think your meme coin is going to last forever, because already crypto projects don't last forever. You can check all the historical data. I did it before. You know how many crypto projects stay in the top 20 from one bull market to another? It's less than 30%. So now you know what kind of game you play. And that's the same game if you play at Nana Plaza, for example. We had a lot of customers from Germany and Nana Plaza sending their money to Thailand to what appeared to be a lady, and that lady then could invite me for dinner. And this is how the market works. Now, if you don't like the market, don't be in the market. Don't play the market. And be careful to my developers friend, we're gonna go full white. It's actually funny how the emoji changed color. It's a lot scary during the night, which is actually a joke because that's the opposite. This would be scary during the day, not during the night. We are having so much fun on Handsome Finance. So then people learn from their mistake and meme coins started to change. Now people take profit on the 2x, on the 5x. They stop listening to their crypto Twitter, which it's an anonymous guy who is friend with another anonymous guy that is friend with another anonymous guy, where they say, oh, hey, buy this. And they realize, wait, those guys did tell me to buy to keep, we're going to the moon. But we ain't going anywhere. We didn't even go to 7-Eleven. I don't understand. So behavior change. Always human behavior go little into something, then really fast in it, it breaks point, and then leverage out, and then it goes back in. The story of the cycles of life. So now, meme coin, early 24, we had this a lot, which was a simple group of people where, let's say 3 guys, they knew about crypto, then they tell all their friends to buy this meme coin. So of course it was skyrocketing. But then after so many rugs, so many multiple of this, they were tired. And we see it. The volume by chain is just going down. In April, we had a top and then flatter. It's almost going as flat as a planet. And it's the same for the bot user. You see that we had a spike, everyone start to use it, and now we leverage down because of multiple time. It just goes up a little bit and boring. Then we had a change of behavior. People saw everywhere how to launch a meme coin, tons of video. I did multiple meme coin launch on a live stream to show you exactly how it works. And some people were accusing me of scamming. No, it's just reality. This is a meme coin. You play, you pay to play. This is at Nana Plaza, you pay to play. And if you think your meme coin or what you paid at Nana Plaza is different, then joke is on you. This is how the market works and you can't change it. So then all those groups, they decided, oh, like, guys, instead of putting money into a meme coins, why don't we create a meme coin? So we got many groups creating a meme coins. And the problem with this is that the money they had is not going in the market anymore. So we have a higher number of meme coins getting created, and most of them are boring. I mean, look at that on Pop.fun. Everything created is just, why would I invest in any of those projects? Copies after copies, boringness after boringness. Everyone think they can be a comedian or they're funny until they go on stage. So the problem with this setup is that this group is one guy will say to the other group, hey, please buy. And now I can't, sorry, because I'm working on my own meme coin and we're all going to be millionaires by doing our own meme coins because they reach $1 million market cap. If you think you're going to get rich by creating a meme coin, you're so wrong. You have no idea. So we ended up with low creativity and boring time. It's kind of like you're on Tinder, but you're in couple and you would not cheat. The market is totally broken, and it's the Tinder as of today where is the most handsome guys, the people subscribe to Handsome Finance, that get all the market. This is truth. I'm not being an asshole. I'm not saying being whatever you want. It's just pure data. But what is the solution? Bigger project with video, with KOL, with heavy design. For example, Gummy that's been launched by popular influencers. This one went to 170 million market cap. Not 1 billion, but it's still pretty good. Or Maneki, that is at 100 million market cap. And they do have some beautiful video. Now, it's still a cat. And is it funny or not? I'm not the one to judge. It doesn't matter. The market chooses whatever they want. Even we had Slurf. Slurf went up to 700 million. You don't really get those nowadays at the moment we are talking. Which kind of make me think now we are with everything we did not want plus lower gains. But we can still make money, and I think even more money now. Because when a market is saturated, just move on. Go where the people like you. It's the same in dating. If you are in Asia, and in Asia, you don't answer the criteria of the market, fly to the West, maybe there you will answer the criteria of the market. And if you're in the West, and well, you understand what's happening. It's the same thing. Don't try to reinvent. Make it simple. Go where people like you. For example, we know that Base Chain is going to onboard 100 millions of users because it's Coinbase that is behind it. And behind Coinbase is the USA. And this is where a lot of money is. Personally, it's actually my favorite times when nothing is happening in crypto, because this is the best moment to build your stack of everything to be ready. Start to use some bots for Base Change. For example, based on Base, I will put your link in the description. Start to understand how those blockchain works. And even Tone, I think, will have a good chance because it's Telegram. Everyone is on Telegram as they're in crypto. So we have two blockchains that can really, really attract people. And knowing that Solana was a shitty blockchain, no, I'm kidding, was not a shitty block, is a shitty blockchain. We could barely use it for 1 month, which kind of killed the vibe of the meme coins as well. Now you do what you want, but I will definitely explore those options. And what I will not forget is to check out this video, because the strategy is the next thing. I'm not inventing anything. This is just human nature. And this is how human nature works. We can even trick the bots. But don't forget one thing before you leave. Stay hands up. Ciao.